Hey y'all, and welcome to my channel. This is day 3 of me trying to put this vlog, day in a life, new channel thing that I'm trying to start here. So I just got a new order in, so I figured it'd be the perfect time for me to show you what it is that I do when I get a new order and how I process them and put them in play. I have several open orders right now, which makes me feel really good, seeing as I am a brand new Etsy shop owner. Well, let me not say brand new. I opened my shop in September, but I just recently started getting orders and just recently started to change the way that my shop looks around and follow some SEOs and everything. So I just started implementing some things, and I purchased Angela Jasmina's Etsy success course, and that has helped me so much. So let's just dive into this. All right, so I just got an order in. What I do is I print out the order sheet, and first thing I do is write a thank you note on the actual invoice. Okay, so got that all done, and then I have this envelope here with all of my open orders, and I just add this straight to the back. And now it is in the order that it was received. And then then the next thing that I do, every order also gets a thank you sticker. So this thank you sticker goes right there in the top corner, and that's it. So now this order is ready to be processed. I think that's all I've got for you right now. I think that's all I have for you right now. I'll be back in a little while. Oh my goodness, so that whole time I wasn't recording, so I'm going to back up a little bit and let you guys know what I'm doing now. So what I did was I went and I put transfer tape on all of the decals that I needed to do. I left this one out of the transfer tape because these two are a layer piece, so they need to be one just doesn't need to be on there for the purpose of the layering. And then I laid everything down, and now I'm just cutting them out to size. But I was saying, don't mind my dog. She's in another room and she doesn't like not being around us. And then my husband, he is watching TV in the living room, and my office is right outside the living room. So you might hear the TV a little bit. I am trying out these new wireless headphones, so hopefully that takes out some of the sound. But right now I am just going in with my precision cutter and going to just basically cut a straight line in the transfer tape and the backing sheet, just to make sure that it's a nice clean line for when she gets her decal. I like to just make sure things are straight. So that is what you see me doing here. And then it also just saves me a step when it comes time to cut down, when it comes down to cutting the vinyl, well, cutting the edges of the transfer tape. Just it just saves me a step. I just like doing it that way. No rhyme or reason, honestly. So this one is done right now. I'm going to take my squeegee and just rub the decal in there and just really make sure that it's stuck so that when they go to apply this to whatever surface that they're using, it doesn't give them any issues. Okay, so here, and then I go in and I pretty much peel the whole thing up besides the bottom corner, just to make sure that it's stuck down properly. And I go ahead and reassure that the transfer tape and the vinyl are stuck together. So for this one, I'm just going to go over it a few times on the carrier sheet, just like that. Because I have to layer this, I'm just gonna make sure that everything is sticking to the transfer tape. This is also medium tack transfer tape. It is Transfer Right Ultra Clear medium tack transfer tape. So now I am going to line up with my registration marks, and it should lay down perfectly. Sometimes the registration marks work for me. A lot of times they don't. So now that I did that, I'm really just going to gently peel and stick the vinyl down. And I'm gonna pull up the registration marks and then I'll peel them off once I have everything lifted. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just putting everything in place, making sure everything is where it needs to be. Okay, so now that decal is pretty much done. I'm gonna hold on to this piece of transfer tape. I'll use it later. I just want to make sure I give her a clean piece pretty much. I don't want my fingerprints on it or anything like that. So go just like that. And I'm gonna take, and sometimes if it's a small piece just like this, I will use the roll as like my firm surface to make sure everything is on. Okay, so I know that that is on, and I'm just gonna peel that back. This right here is why I love fabric scissors, because they just glide through pretty much anything. So I'm just burnishing it again, making sure that it's on there, and then I'm going to peel it back until it's just about off to make sure that it's sticking to the transfer like it's supposed to. And then same thing, I'm gonna come in with my, and I try to find like the straightest edge to cut first. And use is permanent vinyl. It's permanent sign vinyl, so it can be used for years, and sometimes I use the scissors. It just depends on what this edge looks like. If it's too close to the top, then I will come in with my scissors. Another reason why I like these little scissors, I call them my fussy cut scissors, just because they just get in the small areas that I need them to get into sometimes. And I use these for pretty much everything. If my grandmother were to see this, she'd probably be crying, because these are fabric scissors. And everybody knows you don't use fabric scissors for anything else but fabric. But I like them. So come on. Come on. Thank you. If you have any questions about the products that I'm using, feel free to leave a comment and ask. I don't mind sharing. So this is pretty much ready. Let's just make sure it pulls up. I really just make sure that the wording pulls up, and like those fine letters, like the punctuation, I want to make sure that that is pulling up the way that it's supposed to as well. All right, I'm back. The dog is loose, and pretty sure you're gonna hear something that sounds like Thumper, because she's a lunatic. But anyway, I have both orders ready to go, so I'm gonna show you how I package them and what goes in each package. Okay, so each package gets one of these envelopes with their decals. It basically gives them instructions on how to apply their decal. And then inside this bag, I ordered the wrong ones. These are supposed to have a seal on them, but they don't. But I improvised, you'll see. So inside they get an alcohol swab, a card that has my information on it as far as my Etsy shop, my Facebook, my Instagram. It all links back to this link or this name, so they know where to find me. And then it also has a piece of cardstock in the back, just to give this little envelope some security. Okay, so for this one, because it's bigger, you know, this little piece of cardstock on the back isn't going to do much. So I'm going to cut another piece, and I'm going to cut it down to the size that I need. So I'm going to take my cutter and going to use a leap of faith here and pray I don't mess it up. But I think I'm pretty good at this now. I think I'm okay. But you're never too good to have mistakes happen to you. So it can happen to anyone. So I made a bigger piece to put behind this one, and this is gonna go on top like that. And then every order also gets a thank you card, and it basically says, thank you so much for your purchase and supporting our small business. And then it has a coupon code, for their next order. And then I also asked them to leave a review. So since I'm a new shop, I don't have any reviews yet. So I'm really encouraging my customers to leave a review. So then I'm gonna go over here to my stack of invoices, and I'm going to pull out the one that I need. And this is going to bug me, but it's okay for the sake of the video. It goes just like this. Yeah, goes just like this, and then goes right in here. And then, oh crap, that's okay. And then I fold it over. I don't care if you see my address, but, and then I fold it over and add another thank you sticker. Okay. If I find that there's too much air in it, then I just use my makeshift weeder, poke a hole to allow some of the air to come out. Okay, so then I take the package and I put it right in here. These bags are not the right size, so sometimes I have to like make them love me a little bit to fit them in. So that order is not ready to go, because see, I was just talking about mistakes. Everybody makes them. You just fix it while you can, right? So I forgot to add the important stuff. This is what I think separates my business from others, because I provide them with what they need to make applying their decal successful. So yeah, so then I'm going to put that right back in here. And I'm going to seal it. And there's a lot of air in this. It's okay. So now this is sealed and ready to go. So let's do the next one. And then I'm going to put the label with it, just so I know what label goes with what package. So thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.